Welcome back, everyone. Let's get you guys started on some self-defense. Tension. Bow. Face each other. Bow. Ready stance. First up, we're going to have Andrew run through the locks and holds in 1 steps for the green belts and lower. Now remember, depending on your age groups, PBs don't have the locks and holds unless they're blue belts or higher, and they'll have the number 1 lock and hold. We don't need to go into those details today. Everybody can practice all of these if they like. Just remember, your age group and your belt level will determine the actual quantity of the moves that you're required to do for the upcoming testing. First up is going to be an overhead strike, lock and hold or escape. Andrew blocks, palm strikes, collapses his arm by striking down on the elbow with the ridge hand, getting his arm braced, and stepping in behind, taking him down. And then we'll release and recover back. Let's take a look at that from the other side, and let's go nice and slow. They're squared off facing each other. Kevin comes in with that overhead strike. Let's take a look at that again, nice and slow. That overhead strike comes in. Real important to have that nice, strong upper block and have that arm chambered for the palm strike to the chin. Boom, that will tip Kevin's head back. Andrew's going to put pressure with his arm here as he strikes with the ridge hand to the elbow. Collapsing the arm, he'll get a good grab around the wrist here, brace his own arm across his forearm, pull Kevin's arm behind him, elbow up, hand down, step in behind, take him down. And release and recover. Let's take a look at that at medium speed. Number 1 lock and hold for the green belts and lower, overhead strike. And let's try it from this side. Be sure to have that good recovery in there. And again, if you don't have a partner to practice with, you're just going to have to shadow practice. Just watch Andrew. He'll shadow practice. Face me, Andrew. You'll step forward, do your upper block. Follow through with that palm strike. Collapse the arm. Reach up and grab like you have that you're grabbing their arm. Trap, step in behind, take them down. And recover back. So just watch the motions as we're practicing together. And then shadow practice if you don't have a partner to practice with. If you are practicing with someone, remember safety is always the most important thing when you practice. Your safety and your partner's. Make sure you have plenty of space to practice. And be careful with takedowns as you may not have the mats or something comfy and cushy to fall on. Let's take a look at lock and hold number 2. Cross wrist grab. Kevin's got him like he's going to drag him off. Andrew's going to trap and distract. That kick in the shin's real important. If Kevin were much stronger, come back. And Andrew just tries to circle the arm around. Kevin's holding him and he's not able to. So you need that distraction. Kick in the shin is a great one here. Get your partner to flinch. Grab. Take that right hand, turn the knuckles forward. That'll drive Kevin down to the ground. Let's come back. Common mistake on this one is to not get a good trap here. If you have a loose grip, your partner's arm slips off, you don't get the move. So they think they've got you. No, you grab them. You've got them. Distract, then get that lock in here. Very important to get a strong grip right here too. Common mistake is people keep the elbow down like this and try to do the lock. Kevin's not going anywhere. Bring the hand down. You want this forearm parallel to the ground. Now apply the pressure. Down to his knees as partner goes. Get the submission. Push him backwards. Let's take a look at that again. Medium speed. Good push at the end. Let's try that again with a good push. Let's switch sides as well. Get a little bit different view from this side. 2. Good push on the shoulder. And recover back. Make sure both people recover back. Let's go ahead and switch sides. So there we have our 2 locks and holds. The overhead strike and the cross wrist grab. Let's take a look at the number 1 step for the green belts and lower. It's the roundhouse punch. Kevin comes in with that circular punch to the side of Andrew's jaw. Andrew's going to have 2 strong blocks, one into the wrist area of the forearm area, and one into the bicep muscle itself, striking the nerve. He's going to control the arm with his left hand, get a good grip, bring his elbow up nice and high, just sort of like it's a knife hand strike, and strike with the elbow. Now, it's very hard to see your elbow at this point, so keep your strike nice and short there. But it's hard to see that end, and you don't want to clip your partner. So, does the elbow strike, applies pressure down with his forearm and elbow, chops to the back of the head with his left arm, partner drops down, and do that thrusting front kick. Let's take a look at that again. If you're the partner, make sure you've reviewed the slap outs and worked on that front slap out we've also worked on. Block, strike, press down, strike. You get the takedown, and then you get the kick for the finish. Let's switch sides. Let's watch Andrew do it medium speed with some karate spirit in the yells this time. Let's try that again. You want to kick with your back foot. Let's take a look at the footwork here. Roundhouse punch comes in. You step it into your whole body for the double block. Then do your elbow strike. Then press down. As you're pressing down, you're going to step back with your right foot a little bit, chop them. Boom. And then do that right foot thrusting front kick to the rib. Recover back. Let's switch sides again. Well, let's take a look at the second lock and hold in one steps. The roundhouse kick. So both people are in a fighting stance this time. This time it's going to be a kick to the midsection. Kevin strikes. Andrew drops his block down, spins, and does a spinning back fist. Follows up with an elbow. Reinforce it into the solar plexus, staggering your partner back a little bit. You might need a defensive side kick first, then a sliding side kick. And your partner can practice that back slap out, or just simply step back. Let's take a look at that again. And let's switch sides, give you another view. We'll do this one a little more medium speed with big yells in there. Let's take a look at that block slow fighting stance. When Andrew does the spin, his block comes down and his spin is actually the block. Back fist, elbow, defensive side kick, then the sliding side kick. Let's switch sides. And ready stance. All right, remember when you practice with your partner to be extra careful, safety first. And again, you may need to shadow practice these. Let's have Andrew face forward in a fighting stance. We'll shadow practice that last one. You got the block and the spin. You got the elbow, or back fist first, thank you, and the elbow. Now don't slide up, just lean back and kick. Especially Andrew's got long legs, he doesn't want to get in close and get jammed up. And then sliding side kick as that first kick knocked your partner back. Recover back. All right. Ready stance. Tension. Bow. Face here. All right, let's get practicing on these locks and holds in one steps. Hopefully you have somebody you can practice with, mom or dad, or another family member or fellow student that you can practice with. And be careful out there. Safety first. Bow. Ready stance. Be sure to keep these logged in your logbook so we know that you're working on them.